Ah, good afternoon. It's just me today, hanging out in the gym. Erica was out here earlier. I got home a little late, went to the dentist, got a couple crowns put on, a couple implants, and that's pretty awesome. I'm glad to have that done. And boy, we've got a lot going on. We're trying to launch this clothing brand. It's been a heck of a learning curve. Printed some shirts, figured out how to make screen. We're good at this. Bought some different emulsion to make another screen. Keyword is different emulsion. Works differently. We had a hell of a time getting the screen made. Got a screen made. Then we decided we'll use the better ink. Well, we're trying to get that figured out because that didn't work out too well. So, not posting a ton of failures, but not afraid to talk about it. That's all part of it. I don't look at it really as failure. We're learning, and we'll get to the point where we're good at it. And then we'll show it off, because that's what everybody does. And I think I've said it once or twice, but I'm going to do a bodybuilding show in December. And I've been working pretty hard, but for the last 6 or 8 weeks, I had a groin issue. Thought it was a hernia. Got that checked out. Not a hernia. It's probably just because I'm 51 years old. Things getting a little tight. So I hadn't squatted over 135 pounds, which I don't know if you know me or if you're gym folks or not, but like if you are, you know that for a guy that weighs 230 pounds that's looking to do a bodybuilding show, I mean, that's like nothing. So because of a little pain. So I've been watching a fair amount of motivational videos and speakers. I haven't turned the TV on hardly at all. Haven't listened to very much of the radio. I'm focused on business, self-worth, just being a better person all the way around. And my mindset was really focused on this business, and I kind of told Erica, I said, I'm at that point where there's things that I want. I might not need them, but I want them. I want to get to a point where I can walk into the Chevy dealer and say, I want that Corvette and here's the fucking cash, and have it not affect us. And I don't think that's as lofty as I once did. I'm going to get there. We're going to get there. The beautiful thing is she's a great partner. I come up with some ideas and she seems to make all of them better. But I got in this zone today and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to squat some weight, whether it hurts or not, whether I hurt myself or not. Kind of like trying to put up or shut up. I got just a little over 3 months to go to get my ass in really good shape. So Erica was doing a few things. I squatted 135 for like 2 sets of 5 and it freaking hurt. And I guess I got my feelings hurt a little, but I went in, put my earbuds in, put on a motivational talker, hopped on the treadmill and said I'm gonna go for a 10-minute walk, the highest incline, just at my normal pace that I do for my cardio for 10 minutes. I did it for 10 minutes. I came out here and Erica's got the bar on the squat thing with the weight off from it. And I was in one of my moods. I was perturbed. She turned around. She's like, I'm almost done. I'm like, that's all right, finish. I went back in and did 5 more minutes. She come in at about the 4-minute mark. She's like, hey, I'm done. So I still had my earbuds in. I was okay. I went back out here and she knew I was in a mood. But I came out and I just threw 2 plates on the bar. Thought to myself, I'm warmed up. It's either going to hurt or it's not going to hurt, or I'm going to hurt myself or not. And I did it. So I did 2 or 3 sets of that. And I'll put a little more weight on there. I did 275 for a couple sets. And it didn't hurt any worse than when I was doing 135. So I guess I got over a hurdle today. I guess my motivation behind this, because that's where I want to go with a lot of this stuff, is sometimes you get this thought in your head that you're not able to do something. Whether it's a little bit of pain, whether it's a thought limitation. I used to be that way. Like my example earlier with I want to walk in the dealer and buy a brand new Corvette with cash and have it not affect our household. I'm not there right now, but if you don't think that way, you'll never get there. So I'm thinking that way, and working at being that way. And I thought, well, if I'm thinking that way about my business and my personal goals, in you know, my financial life, it's no different than working out. I'm not a different person than I was 2 or 3 years ago when I was squatting 400 pounds. So, I mean, I'm older. I don't necessarily need to squat 400 or 500 pounds now, but I need to put a little weight on the bar to get these things in the shape they need to be in. So, and Erica was kind of like, "You're in a mood," and I told her, I said, "Babe, it was one of those things I had to get through, and I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to get talked out of it. I just had to do it." So I apologize to her. She gets it. I'm fine. She's picking Sarah up from soccer. But motivation and thought process, I guess, if you're going to take something from this, go do it, people. Whatever it is. If you want to be in a little better shape and you're sitting on a couch, go for a walk. You know, if you need to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever, start counting your calories. You got to want to do it. You got to be motivated. You got to have a plan. And so I just my plan was probably a little haphazard today, but I knew the strength was there and everything stayed together. Felt pretty good. Oh, I even did some stretches in between, which any of you that know me know that that's not in my normal repertoire, but I'm starting to think a little differently as I get older. So I hope you take something good from this. It all goes back to my motto and kind of the brand motto: work your ass off, whatever it is. Just go do it. Have a great evening.